Willunga Hill, the most famous climb in the Tour Down Under. The longest and hardest stage of the race at 151.5 kilometres. This is the one that would decide the overall. Rowan Dennis and Cadel Evans of BMC had the advantage of strength and numbers as they signed on this morning, sitting first and second in the overall classification. Meanwhile, this man, winner of this stage last year, had it all to do. He needed to make up a 15-second deficit to take this race overall. Setting out from McLaren Vale, the riders would take in 4 seaside circuits en route to the final 2 circuits, with 2 ascents of Willunga Hill. First attack of the day came from Drapac, Jordan Kerby wanting to get a piece of the action. A couple of skirmishes later and he found himself in the breakaway of the day, alongside Glotto Bellasol's Greg Henderson and the man on a mission at this year's race, Jack Bobridge. It was a break that BMC were happy to see go clear, and they quickly built up an advantage of over 5 minutes. The day's aim for Bobridge was clear and simple: crest Willunga Hill the first time in front in order to secure that black polka dot mountains jersey. However, he had a long way to get there, the first ascent coming over 120 kilometres into the stage. His chances weren't helped when a third of the horsepower was lost with 44 kilometres to go, Kerby unable to match the pace and power of his companions and dropping back to the bunch. With just 1 minute and 35 of a cushion at the foot of the first climb of Willunga, Bobridge had his work cut out to stay clear for the summit, a cheeky hand sling from Henderson helping him on his way. But work he did. Despite a fast pace in the peloton, he retained a 45-second lead over the top. Job done for the stage and for the week. We'll see him again next Friday as he attempts to break the world hour record. A group of 50 crested together in the main peloton, and with Astana controlling over the top and down the descent, everyone was waiting expectantly for the final climb to the finish. After a brief scare in the crosswinds for Port and Team Sky, it was all back together for the foot of the final ascent. A fast pace set by Geraint Thomas and Cameron Meyer meant no attacks until Port made his move with just under a kilometre to go. And what an attack it was! In the big ring, the acceleration never seemed to stop. First Evans popped, then Dumoulin, and finally Dennis. As Port powered his way across the line to a fine stage win in front of huge crowds, all eyes were on the clock. Could Dennis hold on to the ochre jersey? The answer? Just! The BMC rider held on to his lead by just 2 seconds from Port.
Full credit to Rowan. I mean, I gave it to him as hard as I could, but just wasn't quite to be. But I'm very happy to win the stage. It's a great way to start the year. I had a rough last year, so it's just nice to get, off to a good start.
Richie sort of went, in hindsight, probably a little bit too late, because really, he had better legs than me today, so I've got to thank him, but also my team is just absolutely awesome,
Here's confirmation of the stage results then. Port taking it by 9 seconds from Dennis, with Ruben Fernandez, the 2013 Tour de l'Avenir winner, taking third. Nice also to see Moreno Mosa back to some good form in 8th. In the overall, Evans managed to hold on to third ahead of Dumoulin, with Fernandez in 5th. Special mention to Jack Bobridge, who wins the Mountains jersey. It's going to be a cracking battle between he and Dennis, who both take on the hour record soon. Join us tomorrow for the 6th and final stage around the streets of Adelaide.